Like, I'll read the internet if I don't watch it, but I pretty much watch it. And if I miss it, I'll read the recap. So I'll keep abreast of everything. And I'm like, why is this like just an addiction I can't get rid of? I'm like, why? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm mad. I be mad at wrestling, huh?
Trust me, my wife asked me the same question.
And my wife too, like, you know it's fake, right? She be saying that. Like, I'm like, it ain't about that. I know you watch that them what's it called, reality shows. And I be trying to, I turn that on her. She like, you right. So she can't say much. So I'm like, it's good. The athleticism and all that, wrestling's changed over the years. It's got more athletic. The dudes, even the little smaller guys, are now, fan favorites. Like, I've always been a fan of AJ Styles ever since TNA. I love that dude, and he did his thing, man.
Gainesville, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been following that guy for a long time, and I was like, man, if this dude ever hits the WWE, he's gonna be big. And just like I thought, the same thing. It's almost like he taking that nice spot that Daniel Bryan had. You know what I mean? Daniel Bryan being a smaller guy, but still being able to captivate. And these dudes, these athletic dudes, man, from all over the nation are being driven by not just WWE, but the national, all the international promotions out there. That Ring of Honor, that New Japan, all that stuff is pushing wrestling, man. All these new free agents you got coming in here, man, it's keeping everything fresh now.
There you go. I didn't realize you was a big wrestling fan. Look at you. You know your stuff, man.
Good
for
you.
Bro.
I know my stuff.
Good for you.
Sydney too, man. Sydney Jackson up in here, man. Sydney Jackson know everything, man. He up in here as well.
Yeah.
We in all those wrestling groups, and Sydney's up in there with us too, man. Yeah, RC say he is too. So you got a group of folks in.
There you go.
I'm laughing at Angry Black Man. Here you go. These dudes know professional wrestling is fake, right? It's scripted action, Keith and Clutch. We know that, AVM. We know it is.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You watch movies, right? It was predetermined. It was a movie. You know what I'm saying? The action was not real in that movie you watched. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
That's right, RC. Kenny Omega. That's what we need. We need a Kenny Omega to come to. You know what? I'm just gonna say it like this. I like to see the competition against WWE, like Ring of Honor, and some other promotion to really make it huge, like the level of WCW was at one point in time, because they need that action. They need that competition, because being the only big show in the area, it's like, man, they can just have a lackadaisical show, you know what I'm saying, with the stupid scripts and stupid, you know what I'm saying, things that they do, and this stuff keeps them sharp as long as they got strong competition.
Yeah. If you're a pure wrestling fan, New Japan Pro Wrestling is phenomenal with their strong style and guys like Okada and Kenny Omega and some of the biggest names in the business have come through New Japan Pro Wrestling, including as you mentioned, AJ Styles. So if you're a pure wrestling fan, New Japan Pro Wrestling is amazing. The WWE is more for the casual and mainstream fan who wants not only their wrestling but entertainment also. And those men and women who wrestle night in and night out over 300 nights out of the year are phenomenal athletes, and they get to showcase themselves down in New Orleans next weekend. So it should be a tremendous show. I'm looking forward to getting down there for sure.
Yeah, I got to say something to Chief. Chief in here like, fuck wrestling. He only mad because we ain't talking about Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe and Killer Kowalski and all them dudes that was around in his heyday. There you go, Chief. We talk about them. Your ears gonna perk up then. We're gonna talk about them old Bruno Sammartino matches in the 70s. Now, take that, brother.
That's exactly right.
Hey, but you know what? It's like music, man. It's funny. People talk about their era, stuff that they enjoyed. So, you got those old diehard wrestling fans liked it then. Then you had the people who liked the whole 80s cartoonish Hulk Hogan thing. I hated wrestling then. That's when I was a big NWA fan, when that whole hold up, I need to drink some dang on water. I'm coughing now. There we go. That whole Hulk Hogan, Mr. T, Cyndi Lauper thing, man, I could not stand wrestling then. Well, not their version of it. I was big into the NWA and then WCW and stuff like that on the South, in the South at that time, regional wrestling.
Yeah.
But that might be a little bit for your time too, man. You might have to catch old footage of Wahoo McDaniels and Buzz Sawyer and all that stuff, you know. You might be like, who are those people, man? Magnum TA. Yeah. Ricky Steamboat and Jay Youngblood, tag team champions.
Yeah.
So anyway, hey man, I appreciate, like I said, what you've been doing. What's some future plans you have as far as growth of Clutch Talk? What's your thoughts as far as would you do video at some point in time?
Yeah, we're working on some pretty cool stuff for this spring and summer, that we're working with our network, Sports Radio America Network. That once the time is right, we'll be able to share with everybody. But the stuff that we're working on is pretty big. We think will set us up very well, not only for exposure for our show, but for the entire X Squad. So we're working really hard to have those things come to fruition as we speak. So we're looking forward to some real special things, hopefully this spring and summer, in regards to some pretty cool events that are taking place around the country that'll give us an opportunity to travel a little bit and do some different things on the road. So, like I said, once the time is right, we'll be able to share that with everybody. But we're looking to continue to grow our social media presence, Facebook, Twitter, doing a little bit more on Instagram these days. So we're getting ourselves out there in a way that not only allows us to grow, but more so continues the movement for the entire X Squad. So I'm excited about what's coming down the pike for us. So,
hey man, it's that young generation running with that torch. So me and Chief, we getting old, Chief. We gotta have the next generation run with that torch out here, man. And you, Ben, what you call it, Tyler, Enough of the BS, all of those shows. That's the future, man. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, y'all can take the reins and run with it. I'll just be a producer at that point. Like, yeah, go, man. Go. And hopefully Jay Fish also, if he's tuned in, I know his dream is actually really to make this thing his day job and get on somebody's station. So we also put full support behind him and his dreams and endeavors as well. You know? But that's awesome, man. We do these things, man. We sacrifice because we got wives. I know they like, okay, here they go again. They're talking in their room. Like my wife right now, she had to go to the store. Had to send my son out with her. She's like, I got to go to Walmart by myself. I'm like, send my son. So I sent him out there, but, she talk a little something. That's just what it is, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I completely understand. My wife has been tremendous in allowing me to pursue what I've been doing, and so far it has worked out well. So without her sacrifice and allowing me to do what I do, I couldn't be doing this. So she deserves a tremendous amount of credit for it. So.
Oh yeah. Hey, so there's a shout out to Ruff Buff up in here too. He made me think about it. Ruff has a golf tournament tomorrow here in the ATL, and we're sponsoring the 17th hole. The X Squad affiliates are sponsoring the 17th hole. But this tournament, this will be his third year doing it. This is the first time he'll be doing it on this level. But it looks like it's an awesome tournament. He'll have some celebrities out there. And the number one Chief Rocker Jersey Vern will actually be there on site to interview individuals with a live remote tomorrow. So be sure to tune in tomorrow when Chief is on live at Ruff Buff's golf tournament event. It's going to be awesome, man. So if you got some ears after your show tomorrow to tune in and check them brothers out.
Most definitely.
Yeah, most definitely. Hey, man, so tell everybody how they can reach you. And, you know what I'm saying, we'll let you have your evening.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Good talking with you. Yeah, the Clutch Talk Sports Radio live show. We're live every Monday and Friday 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 7 to 9 a.m. for my Central Standard Time folks on the Sports Radio America Network, available on TuneIn Radio and the TuneIn app and on sportsradioamerica.com. And if you don't catch our live show, you can hear the replay of our show Tuesday through Thursday at the same time, 8 to 10 a.m. Eastern. And then you can also download and subscribe to our free podcast.
What? Uh-oh.
Google Play.
Hey, you drop for about 10 seconds there.
Oh.
You can subscribe to your, and I think you was about to say podcast.
Yeah, you can download and subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, Spreaker, just search the words Clutch Talk Sports Radio. You can listen to any episode anytime for free. So we'll be live tomorrow morning, bright and early at 8 a.m. Eastern, getting you guys ready for the Final Four this weekend. Opening day was today, so we'll talk about some of that tomorrow. Get into some pretty cool stuff as we let you get into the weekend for your sports weekend.
That's right. Brother, I appreciate you, man, coming in and imparting that knowledge you got and your thoughts and your commentary on everything. Like I said, it's always a pleasure having you on. Always welcome at all times, man. You might be my Thursday night sports segment, man. So.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity to kick it with Kesey on a Thursday night, man. It's good talking to you. Good to hear your voice again.
Oh, man, I appreciate it, brother. I will talk with you.
All right, good talk to you. We'll talk soon.
All right, talk to you later. All right, so that was my man, Kevin Gray of Clutch Talk Sports. Some of the phone went out a little bit at the end. He was basically telling you all the places he can be found: Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, SoundCloud, Spreaker, all the places that you can find podcasts. He's on. That's Clutch Talk Sports. He's also on xsquadaffiliates.com, so be sure to tune in. Kevin also will be on tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock a.m., Mondays and Fridays on the Sports Radio America Network. And be sure to tune in and check that out, man, because he brings a lot of knowledge. He brings awesome guests. This dude, man, he's, like I said, he's the future. He's the X Squad future. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get behind some of this great content and push it to the top, because we know we can roll and do what we do. And that dude right there got it. He got that glow. Like, remember The Last Dragon, that movie? Because he got that glow. Yeah, so anyway. That's my man, Kevin, Clutch Talk Sports. So anyway, y'all had a good Kicking It with Kesey episode this time, man. I went through all the different segments, all kinds of emotions of things, man. I got this one thing, man, before we close out. Was talking about, this is news of the weird, man. There was a father in Huntsville, Alabama, who had his girlfriend rape his 11-year-old son because he thought he was gay. He caught his son, I guess, in some weird position with another little boy or whatever. I don't think they were having sex, but they were probably naked and compromised doing something. So he made the girlfriend do all kinds of things to the little boy and make him do things to her. You know what I'm saying? Made him go down on her, all that type of crazy stuff. That's a sick bastard. You know what I'm saying? Ruining an 11-year-old son. That's definitely sexual abuse from her and from the father who allowed that bullshit to happen and make that happen. So both of their ass got arrested in Huntsville, Alabama. I don't have a damn donkey or the week or whatever. I don't have a segment like that, but that's some sick ass shit. That's the sick ass shit of the week. So, yeah. That's it, man. Crazy. I didn't get to welcome Big L up in here, bro. I see you popping up here tonight. Like I said, Rough Buff is in here. All those X Squad affiliates. Also, my man Gary G Money is up in here, who's a real cast ranger. My man RC is up in here. Trying to see if I left anybody out. I mean, there's a whole bunch of people that was in here, but I just want to give the last couple of people here. And also the number one chief rocker, Jersey Vern, like I said, who will be broadcasting in the morning. He's popped up in here as well. Be sure to tune to him on the Two Live Stews Radio Network as well. He's on mostly through the week, man. You know what I'm saying? Around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time most of the time. Tomorrow he's going on early